But to start off, a super big thank you to all of you here today. We're super excited just to share some of our year-end gifting and recognition tips. A bit of a layout for today's webinar. We'll start around 10:05. Like I said, I'll run through a slide deck and the platform, and we'll leave some time at the end for a question and answer session. If you have any questions that come up during the demo, feel free to pop them in the chat. Just be sure to toggle it to panelists and attendees, so everyone can see your question in case somebody else is thinking or wondering the same thing. And I'll get to those questions at the end. But if I'm not able to get any answers over to you during the demo, I'll be sure that I get the information over to you. And then at the end of this demo, you'll also be receiving a thank you email for attending with some resources and information to help get the ball rolling for you. It'd be great to know where everyone is sort of joining in from. I'll get the ball rolling here with introductions. My name is Sophia and I'm part of the customer support team here at Guusto, and I've got Jenna here with me. Jenna, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jenna and I'm the account manager here at Guusto.
Super exciting. I'm based out of Vancouver here in BC. Pretty typical fall weather for today. It's raining and cold, but I love the fall, so can't complain. Jenna, where are you from?
I'm located in Victoria, BC, so not too far. Yeah, it's similar weather, just damp. The leaves are definitely on the ground these days. It's feeling very, winter is approaching.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm a big fan of any of the changing of the colors, warm drinks. So definitely a fall weather type of gal. Like I said, if any questions come up during the webinar, feel free to pop them in the chat. And if you are a current Guusto user in our platform, you'll always see the little chat bubble that comes up. If you have any questions while you're in there or on the app, feel free to ping us and our support team will be more than happy to answer any questions you have as well that come up. I think we'll just wait a little bit longer for anybody else to roll in, and then we can get started. Awesome. Perfect. So I think we'll just kick it off from here. Anybody else who trickles in will be more than happy to have them. So I'll just share my screen super quickly here. Awesome. So we'll just start off with a very quick slide deck. Awesome. So like I said, welcome to our product demo. From today onwards towards the end of the year, we will be making these demos a bit more geared towards year-end gifting and any holiday plans you may have to recognize your people. So hello again, whether you are a current client with Guusto or you're just joining us to see how Guusto works, you're in the right place. The end of the year always calls for holiday celebrations and rewarding your people for all their hard work. And we're just here to help make that as easy as possible for you and give you any ideas and tips and tricks we may have in some of our playbooks. Planning is crucial. Evidently, gifting your people is something you want to get right. So planning is super important. Last year, it was totally acceptable to have things more haphazard as everything was chaotic. This year, leaders do need to make sure that their employees feel appreciated for the holidays and everyone is recognized in a way that is meaningful to them. We actually looked at a 2020 study, which showed us that 23% of companies planned a holiday celebration and 74 of those were virtual events. So whether you're doing something in office, totally remote, or a hybrid version, it's super important to put some thought into how you want to recognize your people this holiday season and just the end of year and beyond. So rewards can be super time consuming. Just trying to organize it for your team, running to the store, buying gift cards, mailing it if you have to, it is quite a bit to figure out. It's also difficult to find something that employees will value. It's really hard to know exactly what every single member on your team would want, and that would help them feel appreciated. And of course, with all of us, COVID does compound issues with distance, administration, and employee morale. So there is quite a bit that goes into gifting. But Guusto is here, and we are a super inclusive solution to support your people, whether in person or online. We're quite flexible, which means we've got print, mobile, and web options, so no one is left out, no matter how tech-friendly they are or if they just prefer everything digital. our gifts are valued. So your people can claim gifts they actually want and aren't just stuck with a catalog of options. So fashionistas can claim to Lululemon, a traveler can claim to hotel.com. They do have a lot of options to redeem at some place that is meaningful to them. Cost effective. So Guusto actually offers credit back on any unclaimed gifts, and there are also no shipping or markup fees. And global branding. So whether it is for the end of the year or beyond, Guusto helps mark your platform as super unified, whether it's under a company logo or just for the holidays as a really great place to work. So I've been talking about the platform a lot, but let's actually dive into what it looks like. So the first thing you'll see when you log in here is the dashboard of the platform. Over here is the bulletin board where you can wish your team a happy holidays, remind them of any initiatives you've got going on during the holidays. And honestly, it's just a warm welcome for any time of the year. Here internally, we actually use it to share our vision, mission, and values and any priorities we have going on for the quarter. So it's just a really great place to be able to bring your team together and have everyone under one roof in one sense to know what's going on at the company. And then again, any announcements that come up, whether it's during the holidays or for the rest of the year as well. And also what's really cool about this dashboard page is it is completely customizable, whether it is for the colors, we've plugged in our Guusto holiday colors of green and gold, but you can also plug in your company colors and put your logo in here at the top. So again, just one unified place for everyone in your company to come together. Over here under your team's impact is a really cool spot as well. It's something we're really passionate about here at Guusto as we are purpose driven. So for every gift that's given, we actually donate a day of fresh drinking water. And that's calculated and viewed right here on the platform. So you can always see and be proud of your social impact. And personally, to me, that's something that's really important these days, especially as the holidays roll around, just to be giving and seeing what contributions you're making in other parts of the world as well. So over here, you can actually set your gift reasons. So you can base these around any core values you have, anything for the holidays, whether it's year-end recognition or milestone awards. And this makes it super easy for reporting as you can actually track internally where your organization's performing well, using up the holiday budget and just how your team is interacting with the platform and sort of living your core values. So obviously the fun part is sending gifts. So I'll walk through how to send a gift. If you just navigate over that here in the left side, you will see this page that sort of walks you through like a shopping cart of sorts to put your gift together, and then it's all ready to be virtually sent out. So over here, you can pick what type of card you'd like to send. Something that's super popular for us internally and with our clients as well is to send out a Guusto card. This offers the recipient maximum flexibility as they can pick any of our partner merchants to redeem from. Like I said, super flexible. But as the holidays come around, if you're wanting to gift someone a hot chocolate or just they can get themselves a warm drink, you can totally pick a coffee card and that'll let them go to a coffee shop that's one of our merchants to redeem for any sort of warm drink, which is really cool. But for now, I'm just going to pick a Guusto card and I'm going to be sending one gift for $50 over here. And then on the right-hand side, you can see the gift actually being built. And this is what the recipient will receive when they see the gift. Again, the colors are totally customizable to your brand or any holiday initiatives you have going on. So in the personalization section here, you can be sending it from yourself. Here at Guusto, we love the office. This will be coming from manager Michael Scott. But again, you can put in your company name or the department name, whoever is sending out the gifts. You can also select a reason. So if I just pick any reason down here, these reasons again are customized based on your core values, or if it's a milestone or anniversary event or any reason you just want to be gifting your people. And again, that can show right here in the gift, but you can turn it on and off just based on what you prefer. And under message, again, something you can personalize, whether it's for a birthday, a milestone, or you just want to send your team some holiday cheer. Again, you can plug that in right here. And then under image, we have our Guusto little happy holidays image where you can put in a GIF if you want, a company logo, a picture of yourself as the sender as well. It's also really cool that you can attach a PDF. So if you're wanting to send out a company holiday card or a birthday card, that can totally be attached to the gift and sent out as well. So our next step here in sending a gift is to delivery and recipients. Like I said, Guusto is super flexible and inclusive. We just want to make sure everybody has a chance to really redeem and enjoy their gift. So we've got 3 different delivery options: an email or a text message that's just sent to the recipient's contact info, or you can print or export the gift or just send somebody a printed gift card themselves. So lots of ways to be able to include people all across your team. And then down here is where you can enter the recipient's information. So for now, I'm just sending out 1 gift. So I can put in Jim's name. And then after that, it becomes super easy if you're wanting to send out bulk gifts for the holidays, for example. A lot of people are obviously rewarding several members of their team, and Guusto makes it super easy to be able to do that. So if you just click on bulk add recipients right here, there is a CSV template that you can download where you can upload up to 1,000 members of a time to receive gifts. So Guusto is super flexible. You can send between 1 to 1,000 gifts at a time, which cuts down a lot of time and work on your end. Just fill in that template, upload it, and it will all populate here for all your recipients. If you don't put in a delivery date, your gift will just be sent immediately. But if you do, I know a lot of us like to plan for the holiday season, so whether it's the end of December or into the new year, you can just select a delivery date and your gift will be sent out then. So just the next step here is the payment page. This is sort of what you will see before you confirm and send out the gift, just showing you the number of gifts and how it will be delivered, and you can confirm your order and off your gift goes, or waiting if it's scheduled out. The next part I'd love to walk you through is redeeming a gift. So while it is super fun to send a gift, send some holiday love out there into the world, it's also super fun to receive a gift. I know I get really excited whenever I get one. So Guusto, being as flexible as it is, you can totally combine your gifts. So I know those $5, $10, $15 gifts can really add up if you combine them. And if you're saving for something big, that's really great. So you can just hit combine right here and combine any gifts you would like to add together. And that will allow you to combine some gifts, have a bigger total, and then allow you to just spend that in one place. So I'm going to use this gift right now. This is a $100 gift. The same way that gifts can be combined, they can also be split. So if I'm not wanting to spend this $100 in one place, I can just redeem it for $50 right now, hit browse, and it will show me all the merchants that are eligible to redeem my $50 at. And something that's really cool at Guusto that we see a lot of our clients doing is something called custom merchants. So people can be eligible for lunch with the boss or paid time off or even custom company swag. This is something that's super easy to set up. So just here in settings, if you go into merchants, you can set up your custom merchants, whether it is for a holiday donation actually that your company wants to offer its employees to contribute to, or again, custom swag or paid time off. Total flexibility in how you're wanting to reward your people. Another really cool thing Guusto has going on is our nomination box. So not only do we help with gifting for the holiday season, but we also help you empower your people to reward each other for their hard work, which is really nice, by sending out some warm and fuzzies and just kind words. And this totally helps with employee morale and engagement among colleagues and just alignment to core and organizational values. And also what's really cool is I can put in a name, but I can also nominate more than one person at a time. So if I see that the marketing team is doing some really great work and I want to give them a special shout out, I can just pop their names in here, pick a reason, add some details, and then I've sent out a bunch of warm and fuzzies to people who really deserve to hear that they've been doing a really good job. So again, a really great peer-to-peer recognition tool where you can really just get in there, send out some warm and fuzzies. Doesn't have to be monetary, but really great just to build culture and team alignment in your team. So now I'm going to be heading into the admin section here of the platform, which provides additional opportunities and oversights into how your team is actually interacting with the platform. So you'll actually have a chance to connect with Jenna, our account manager, or Emma, our customer success manager, to actually help you with your participation rates and gauge how your people are doing through some of the personal planning sessions we're hosting. I'll go into some more detail to that at the end of the presentation, but just a sneak peek that that's a super cool thing we're doing. So like I said, if I head into Teams and into the nomination box tool we just looked at, In this section, you can really gauge participation in the platform, how many of your people are sending out nominations, the average number, and just the total to really see how your team is enjoying the platform and any of your values that are really sticking out. Something we love to do internally to share these warm and fuzzies and really make sure people's recognition gets out there is to make a draw every month. So this just pools all of the nominations that we're in for whatever time period you decide, whether it's for the week or the month, or if you want to do employee of the month, you can totally just draw a winner, read out that nomination, and it's just great to share some recognition publicly. I know I love getting called out when my nominations get drawn. It's just really great to see that my colleagues recognize my work, which is awesome. And again, you can totally just send a gift to this person right away, which is super nice. So this is the nomination box feature, which is super cool. I know I've talked a lot about sending gifts in the nomination box. So how exactly can you make this happen? So if you go into manage funds, there are quite a few ways that you can actually fund your Guusto account, and quite simple. So lots of options that make it easy for you, whether it's through check, email transfer, bank transfer, wire transfer, or credit card. Lots of options to be able to fund your account, get your people participating, and send out some year-end gifts. And with all those funds in your account, you also want to keep track of them, allot budgets to managers or whoever will be sending gifts, and that's super easy to do as well. If you just toggle over here to access to team funds and limits, you can actually set funds and limits for every team member you have or want to send out gifts. So whether it's quarterly, monthly, or weekly, or just a limit you want to have per gift, you can totally enable your team to be able to send out gifts, recognize their people. And also as an administrator, you do have a pulse in this, so you can see any of the activity in and out of the account as well. And that's just under gift reports. Again, provides you lots of insight on any money in the account, gifts that have been claimed, people that have been participating. And then over here in order history, super great for your accounting team if they just want to keep track of the funds. Something also that comes in handy is taxable benefits. I know that this comes in handy again for accounting and finance teams, especially wanting to keep track of any end of year gifting you have going on. And just super simple, super easy. This can also be exported. And then if you're wondering how you actually get people into the platform, again, under the admin section, under manage members, this is sort of where you can upload a bulk list of people, again, so you don't have to do it manually. You can add people into the platform, select what kind of rights and permissions they have. So if they're an administrator, or you just want somebody to be able to access gift reports if they're part of your accounting or finance team, super easy to be able to set people up in here and just get them going in the platform for some end of year gifting. So again, just coming back to the dashboard here super quickly, you can totally customize it for the end of the year, whether it's custom color branding or just adding in some related holiday mentions, reminders, and emojis. Super great place to just have your company all unified under one place to see what you've got going on. So just to wrap up super quickly, like I said, Guusto is free to get started, super easy to scale and effective for any strategies or campaigns your organization wants to pull out for the holidays and beyond. Like I mentioned, we are hosting personalized one-on-one planning sessions for the end of the year to see how Guusto can help support your organization's year-end gifting plans. So hosted by Jenna and Emma, like I mentioned, these calls will just be structured around your needs and how our experts can advise you to make the most of the holiday season and well into the new year. We've got some time left for any Q&A that you might have that has come up during this session. I will hand it over to Jenna if we've had any questions that have come in. We'd be more than happy to take them. Again, if anything comes up after the demo that you really haven't had a chance to fully think about or something comes up, you can totally shoot us an email as well to info@Guusto. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions that come up then.
Lovely. So nothing has come in so far, but we will definitely hang on the line. Sometimes you need some time to mull over our information because we had a lot there.
Awesome. Like I mentioned, until the end of the year, these will be more sort of end of year holiday gifting oriented. We do mention new little tidbits every single week. So if you'd like to pop in next week as well for just any questions or to see the platform again, please join us. We'd love to have you. And yeah, we're just here end of the year for any year-end gifting needs you may have.
Exactly. And I also want to preface that this is for holiday and year end, but we can totally look beyond of going into the new year. This is kind of a great time for getting participation and even launching a program, because you're getting everybody, I guess during a high time of year where people would be a little bit more extra motivated to go in and receive those at year-end recognition gifts. Great time to kind of keep that ball and that employee recognition moving and growing, and really making your workplace celebrate your employees well into 2020 as well. We do have a note coming in. So Holly asked, does a gift recipient, our customer, need to enter the Guusto platform to redeem a gift? And could you also speak a little bit about pricing?
For sure. Yeah. So anybody who does receive a Guusto gift will just need to create an account in the platform to be able to go in, redeem the gift, and select the merchant. This can be done again on an online platform, or they can totally download the app as well, whatever is more convenient for them. I can just share my screen super quickly to go into pricing. Again, if this is something you're interested in, we can totally figure out ways to, there we go, ways to integrate with your team and sort of what you are looking for. So again, whatever program you are interested in, Guusto is sort of there to mold into you and what exactly you'd like to start up with your team. So definitely depends on how many team members you'd like to have into the platform, sending gifts, and whether you're interested in the nomination box or a bunch of other different tools and features we have. Again, this is just our pricing page. If you've got any more specific questions, feel free to reach out to us and we can totally guide you in the right direction, direct you to our sales team as well, who'll be happy to get some more information over to you.
Let us know if we answered your questions there, Holly.
Yeah. Awesome.
Perfect.
Perfect. It seems like that might be all the questions for now. But again, if anything does come up, feel free to join us at next week's webinar. Shoot us an email at info@guusto.com. We'll be happy to get an answer over to you. And then you will be receiving a thank you email after this, just thanking you for coming and joining us today. Your time is really appreciated. And just some information and resources to help you get the ball rolling on your end. And then again, we are hosting those personalized planning sessions. So even if you're just interested in to see what you could sort of start for the holidays, we're more than happy to share any tips and tricks we have with you as well. So thank you everyone for joining us today. Woohoo.
I will